And falling my fellow scouts to a Napoleon Total War 3 3v3 battle replay today. Today's replay sent to me by Kingston, a fellow YouTuber specialising in NTW3, also a bit of a history buff as well. Go and check out his channel. And thank you, Kingston, for the replay. Link will be in the video description below to his channel. His allies today are Ryan, Fat Nose Midget. Their opponents today are Falcon, Kylee, and Milkman. The map is Saxony 1. Now, if you want to see your own NTW3 replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsoventertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord via private message. You can join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance and post it there. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on the NTW3 Discord as well. And with that, let's go through the factions today. This looks to be a commander-based army, in fact. We have here Bonaparte, Alexandria. His ally is over here. We have Dexus/Nil. And over here, Menyor. I think that's an M. Dimitri. Okay. Don't know if I had the flags for these guys. I'll look for them later. Over here we have the Egypt coalition. So we're Malek. We have the Ottoman Empire. And who else is there? Where is he? There he is. We have the Egypt coalition, which I'm assuming is going to be like United Kingdom, 1801 Egypt, more or less. On the points, in terms of points today, we have 3 2-pointers, so 6 points already. 5 1-pointers, so 11 points. And we have blue team markers all over the point to the northwest, so I cannot tell how many points that one is yet. So we got roughly 11, maybe 13, give or take. We'll find out later on when that army moves on. We can finally see what's there. So if you guys do enjoy my content and like to see more of it, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe of course if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications so you never miss a battle. Leave your own thoughts about this one in the comment section below. Now, looks like we got here the Sax moving over to his ally. Now this is Kingston. He's actually pretty darn close to his opponent. We've got a small river here. It looks shallow enough. Horses should be able to cross it. It doesn't look like many of these factions have decent morale, so it's kind of tricky, you know. When you commit, you want to know that you're going to be well supported. Friendly units in the area are going to be crucial to keeping that morale up in intense combat. Infantry is not too far off. Cavalry just seems to be sort of establishing a perimeter, trying to figure out where their enemies are, making sure that the army can move up safely, won't be side charged out of nowhere. That can happen, we've seen it before. Could really put a dip in your day. But players are a little ways off from the engagement, fellas, so we'll do a small cut and come back soon. Alright guys, we are back. We got a French infantry unit that went out way ahead of the army and is about to be charged by some Marmalik Lancers. Okay, they charged the Sappers. Both units look to be still in the game. Sappers lost almost half their number there. They're still not in a firing line position. Almost turning around to finish them off. This time the Sappers get a volley off, but it's not enough. Or is it?
Our men are running.
It is. Okay, got him. But Kingston has actually blocked off the land bridge. So Malik ain't getting across here in a hurry with his cav, if indeed they can only come at them through this direction. That's going to complicate things a lot, if that's the case. It really doesn't look that deep. I'd be surprised if they couldn't cross it. We'll see. Looks like Ottoman has engaged one of his allies over here. The Sax. The Cavaliers were going to charge in. See, these guys charged in the lake there. Called it a river earlier. Why not call it a watery gully while we're at it? Now these guys here, they have formed square. It's also got a French unit lined up here, blasting away at the Ottoman cav. But they're going to get away. Jeez, despite being charged heavily, the French unit not only did it break, he only lost 6 cav. Jeez, I wonder how much Ottoman needs to throw at him just to break one unit. Not really liking his chances after seeing that. I thought the unit was getting swarmed at one point. Alright. Players are sort of just testing the waters, flexing their muscles. You got Kingston just firing away at Marmalek with his arty. He's actually got a few units over here. We've got 6 cannon. 4 pounders and 3 out. Hang on, my bad. 3 4 pounders and 2 8 pounders. Yeah, so 5 cannon. Okay, there was one pointed there to the northwest. This does make things a bit more difficult here for the red team to advance. And you can see here, Kingston has the whole area lined up with stakes. He's gone to great lengths here to protect his arty. Usually we don't see this forward defense set up by a lot of players. Yours truly doesn't do that either. I definitely should start doing that. It is a pretty darn good idea. So make sure you bring a couple of skirmish units that can deploy stakes and deploy in a similar manner in front of your arty. It'll protect you from at least 1 or 2 charges. But remember, once cav charge into those stakes, they're essentially gone after that. So you can only really be used once. So just because you deploy them, don't think for a second that you can just leave them there and they're going to continue to kill cav like it does in Reforged. Those kind of stakes are a nightmare. Alright, looks like we're different on a cut here, guys, because both teams are sort of just keeping their distance from the other at the moment. France is sort of hovering towards the trees and the towns, making it very difficult for the Egypt to use their superior numbers in such a confined space. I mean, the structures and the trees does make it very difficult for the Ottoman Empire, and in particular Mamluk, to use their overwhelming numbers to try and swarm their opponent. Over here it might be a little bit easier for Mamluk, to be fair. Over here though, I'm not really liking Ottoman's chances. He's going to need England's support for sure to have even a remote chance here. Alright guys, you're not going to believe this, but we got some long-ranged Ottoman snipers. France has some similar troops, but not as many. The range is extraordinary. It kind of reminds me of ACW. That's what it feels like watching these guys. But as long as their armors, it doesn't seem to be that accurate.
Sir, our general is under attack.
What is going on here? He's actually heading towards his allies. He's fallen back. We got here some Superbs being left behind. Okay, he's trying to use them as bait. But Malek's not bringing over his cav towards him. He's bringing over the infantry. And yeah, Kingston doesn't want to get these guys too far away from these stakes. I think they're close enough to the stakes that it will deter any potential Mamluk charges. Even a flanking charge, he risks getting some of his cav there in the stakes. A head-on charge might be the way to go, but it would have to be like a small to mid-sized unit, not a large unit, because the large unit tends to run through the enemy and swarm all around the area. I think he would still get some on the stakes there if he did that. Aftersun. I am the French army, but we've got a unit here that can form square, guarding the rear. Definitely a good way to go. Kingston really covering his retreat or tactical withdrawal. Kind of makes me wonder when the real fight's going to begin. I mean, I thought Kingston and Micka were going to go toe to toe there for a little while. Ottoman Empire did seem like he was actually going to go and throw it all in against the Saxon first, then he pulled back. We've got a couple units here, moving up. That spooked off the skirmishers. They're going to fall back. See, France is not shooting back at the Ottoman troops over there because he can't. He only has one unit over here, I think, that can mainly get them in range, and they're already preoccupied with the unit in front of them. Okay, they've started shooting. Down by 6. So Skirmish is actually getting some decent hits here. They are pretty closer than the other French troops. Hang on, we've got some activity over here. Oh, the Sapeurs are still alive, just. Boys are making a valiant last stand. You can see the bullets flying all around them.
Our men are running, sir.
They're all wavering, they're broken now, they're all gone. No, they're just sort of really punishing the French as they retreat. Persia could reform. Marmlek should probably charge in his cap, finish him off, just sweep him away. It'd definitely be a morale boost for his units to take him out. Ottomans were moving in the skirmishes again. So a few of the infantry units then become visible. Geez, the French commanders going to great lengths to protect their artillery. 4-pounder. Where's he going? Potentially there's cavalry or artillery over there. So that looked like a barrage round. Don't know what this cav will do. Oh, hang on. Okay, he walked, I think. Or maybe the stakes don't take out friendly cav. And guess where England has decided to show up? Actually over here, on the Kingston side. England's forces here moving through the village. Units hiding behind the buildings there. France trying to get a few shots off against them. The French artillery has put down another set of stakes here. Wonder how many units he had the stake ability. He's obviously got 3 or 4. He's got like 3 units of Sapeurs so far. They're falling slowly.
The entire unit is dead, sir.
No, that was his Sapeur unit. This is where the action is right now. Okay, England's actually moved back behind the building. Back from behind the building. And it's caught France here out of position. France has actually pulled back a little bit. We have some cav here. We've got trying to face off against some infantry. We've got some 42nd Royal Highlanders. In form square, we've got 3rd Foot Guards and 2nd Coldstream Foot Guards. Cav can't win that fight at all. Okay, England got him way too close there. Maybe it was by accident because he's running away now for all it's worth. I'm hearing a cav charge. England's charged in, broken France's cav, and now can come up behind the French infantry. He's already got one unit there formed square, at least he had. So they can shoot through the hut there. France moving up to the top of the small ridge there. Trying to get in range of their foe. He's trying to keep them out of range. Yet still we see some of them fall. The Sacs facing off against more of Marlake's infantry. The Ottomans are moving in over here. And we got here, men you're just sort of engaging in the streets. The cav there, but not coming in this way at the moment.
Our men are running, sir.
It's getting a little bit intense over here. France might need to redeploy his arty to try and deal with the English threat. The minor casualties all around there. Highlanders appear to be making a move. Hopefully see these Royal Avernay redirect their attention towards the Highlanders, which are now shooting them. This is not going to work out well here for France. Saved by the cav. The goons charged in, they formed square, and when they formed square, France charged in, the bayonet charged them.
Our men are running, sir.
It was a valiant charge, but not enough. France is charging back in there with the cavalry. Seemed to be a good idea. I mean, I'm not getting many kills, unfortunately. But I didn't see the Highlanders immediately form square, so you think that charge would have been a bit effective. and just nick them. But like the front two ranks, they're sticking out from behind the building. Okay, France is pulling back some of their units. French Grenadiers. Seeing a few there fall, not too many. Not too quickly. You just see Mali moving their cavalry around. Nice catch, pretty darn closely to the French lines. Well, here they come. Okay, he's just redeploying his line to try and face off against the incoming infantry and cavalry. Ottomans again, just really testing the waters. He lost 11 cav, charging into the belly of the beast here. Didn't even look like losing. None of these units here can form square. I would be tempted to get one of my, I suppose, light to mid-tier cavalry, wait till they fired their volley, and then just charge straight in. Bringing up my own infantry behind them down the street, and just try and beat back and crush these two units here. And if they should bring reinforcements, then maybe fall back, but unless we see reinforcements, then maybe they should advance. Could put the Ottomans here on the back foot, force them to retreat. Kingston's, he's got a huge gap here in his lines. Oh no, this is Menyo and Kingston just sort of communicating with each other. But yeah, big gap there in between them. The ally is not moving in. Cavalry is possibly heading towards the artillery. Yep, they are. Nice volley. Blasted the hell out of him, but it wasn't enough. Cavalry there saved the day. Geez, 270 bullets. Only 1 and 2 finding their mark. French Grenadiers charging in. I think the French Grenadiers will win this one. I'm at least trying to charge in their cav. Trees slowing them down. Grenadiers here struggling against the Malik forces. It appears to be going their way now, finally.
Our men are running, sir.
Nah, Malik won that one. The commander's just not liking this. Malik's bayonet charges the French line here, and the French are collapsing under its weight. French firing point blank, but it's still not enough to drive them back. Okay, they finally broke them. Now they're broken themselves. Now the French have had their lines completely broken through.
Our men are running, sir.
Although Kingston does seem to actually weather the storm over here and is actually advancing with the help of his ally. The artillery proving to be a crucial factor in holding the line there for France. England's seemingly trying to take refuge here in the village. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're broken, so they're out. That's what they're doing. France has got to get themselves lined up. Okay, mid-tier dragoons. Well, they pulled out as soon as they charged in.
Our men are running, sir.
Jeez, man, there's general there. In danger of being killed. We've got a 2-on-1 scenario here. They're trying to get as many bayonets as they can into these guys. This one's bringing up their cav. We had a French unit coming in support, but then we have 2 units of Ottoman infantry heading their way, so they've got to line themselves up and get firing again. Some cav action over there. They're targeting the gunner cav of France. Okay, so the French cavalry was just trying to buy the French infantry some time to move up. And he's going to go toe-to-toe here with the blades of the Ottomans. It's blades versus bayonets. The Ottomans are still here. Being charged on the flank. France is just pummeling them into submission. So, Ottoman's mistake maybe was trying to come through a very confined space. It didn't really seem to work out well for him at all. He was advancing up until this point, but France managed to pin him down in those buildings and just suffocate him. So far, Nose Midget there is his general. So Mania's general is gone. Alright, really trying to beat France. The Sacs. We got the Sacs and Kingston's forces, Alexandria's forces. Trying to finish off Marmalik. Jeez, we've got French generals form like crazy now. Ryan's also now gone. Killed by the Ottomans. Mania's army, most of it's still intact. Don't get any cavalry all over the place.
Our men are running for it.
No, they're forming square. Well, it would have been better if they got a volley off, but you know, you do what you can do. Al Fursan. Eyeing a rear charge here. He's thinking about it. He's pulling out. The French in retreat once again. They could be trying to line up the artillery with the enemy infantry.
The entire unit is dead, sir.
Okay, while Malik has been stepping up their attacks, England has also reared its ugly head once again, with 3 more units there coming out of nowhere. France really seem to be taking refuge inside the village here. Ottoman's cav charging in, trying to force him out. Looks like we have some cycle charges going on here. Both sides really trying to just regroup their forces. Alright, we had another close engagement. Our battles seem to be very isolated. Different parts of the line pick up, other parts of the line relax. This battle is having a lot of false starts, so a lot of stops, a lot of pouncing, a lot of stopping, a lot of retreating. They try to each side tries to gather their bearings. Tries to figure out what they have left in the area, what they can bring to the front. Can they advance? Will they hold the ground if they advance? French artillery trying just to hammer the flank of the English as they make their way towards. I think we got a mixture here of the Sacs and Alexandria's men. Again, trying to go for the artillery. Infantry trying to get into their path.
Our men are running for it.
Okay, Adi crew's gone. No, might come back. It's likely they'll come back. The red team looking to sandwich together these French troops. France moving up to try and take him head on. Ottomans are advancing once again. Geez, just when you think they're down, they just reappear stronger and more numerous than ever. And let the next battle commence. Malmö's not advancing. Great news here for the French teams. The Highlanders here trying to fire right into the flank of the French troops. Didn't seem to work too well. Looks like he got some friendly fire. Form square, fellas. You got Cav inbound. Ottomans closing in.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Alright, things are getting a bit more heated now. France trying to use their superior numbers. England's getting hammered as they're trying to make their way down the line. It's got to be getting to the point where each team is thinking about who owns which points right now and which one's going to snag before the timer runs out. Saw a few fall there. With the mighty Highlanders in play. I'm not liking France's chances when he bayonet charges in like this. I'm trying to outflank the Highlanders maybe. Fire into their flank. Okay, unit's broken. Oh, they're trying to use the French troops as a meat shield as he advances. Yeah, they broke the Hollanders. Just when it was looking desperate for them, they get a breather. Ottomans are here. French troops moving on Marmaling.
Our men are running, sir.
These Ottomans have broken another French cav unit. No, actually, it's the artillery. Mm, 40 out of 100, given the distance to the line. Yeah, again, I see that line coming back. Oh man. Yeah, all the French generals down are gone. Bonaparte killed by the Ottoman unit there. Serieli. Sevalieri. And that's it. All the French armies here now have lost their general. England appears to be winning the gun battle. Well, skirmishes against prepared infantry. This should be a one-sided battle. Easy. Provided the cav don't get good flanking or rear charges on them, then this unit should do well. Because he's been driven back again. Manuel's moving on England's flank there. About 3 or 4 units, about 5. It's looking progressively bad here for the England line. Left to right. Seems to be the most casualties there, on the left.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Yeah. Killed him with the stakes. The stakes strike again. Really feels like the French are just trying to win by bayonet charges. Being a little successful of late with it. France is about to get recharged here by Ottomans as he faces off against the remnants of the Ottoman army. We've got 3 units here that could all chain route if France is not careful. Okay, one's broken. The other 2 are just in the game. They're trying to shoot through the mist. Trying to shoot through the trees. Having a little but not quite a lot luck. Where are they going? They're in a good position. Alright, they're broken. Oh, they're falling fast now. Well, he's got a second fire right into their flank. That's exactly what they're going to do. Yep, they're broken. 87 out of 125. Marmalik has arrived, but France has just managed to deal with the Ottomans in time. Okay, down to 111, 110. These are falling fast. France broke straight away when that charge commenced. Now this shootout here is going pretty well for France. The Ottomans on his right probably should give him some concern. Not anymore, it looks like they just broke. Yep, they're routed. We've got two units here wanting to have a shootout, the other one wants to charge straight in. Obviously a little headstrong. Ottomans again charging in, but they're charging in the conform square.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
We've got 30 seconds left on the clock. Eight seconds. So a bit of touch and go there. Ottomans are catching the house. Looking at the map there, I think the red team actually won that by a lock. Kingston there, 1532 kills. Ryan, 768. Pat Nose Midget, 1241. Falcon, 2037. Kylee, 1551. And Milkman, 753. Kill counts here range from 213 all the way down to 000 actually. Guy's a Cheval. Didn't do well at all. No kills to their name. But he at least had 7 units that got over 100 kills, one getting over 200, so well done to him there. Thank you to Kingston for sending me the replay. If you also want to see your replay featured here on the channel, guys, there is my email at scoutsofentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly via private message on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post it there. Simply tab me in the replay you post on the NTW3 Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.